Good morning and welcome back to Humble Happenings. Today I'm going to show you guys a really super easy wrap that you could do with almost any long wrap, and it's really nice looking. But before we get started, can you please be sure that you like, subscribe, and follow my channel? I greatly appreciate it. So let's get into the wrap. The very first thing that I always like, this is not necessary, especially if you have a lot of really long, thick hair and you put it up in a bun and it's nice and thick, is I'm actually going to be putting on a volumizer. And so I have my hair in a bun and I just put the volumizer on like this. It just goes over it. If you don't have one of these, the other thing you could do is you could also use a sock. When I was in the military, you could take a sock, a long sock, cut the toe part off, and then wrap it up like a bun, and you could do it that way. But there's also a lot of different volumizers on the market. I like to use it when I am not using a shaper because it helps when I wrap my hair with the wrap. It kind of holds it on a little bit better. I also put a hairband around it just to kind of keep it nice and tucked in as well, nice and neat. So there's two types of wraps that I'm going to talk about today. There's many types, but there is one that I use, and it is kind of a really big rectangle. I don't know, this is probably like 4 foot by like 3 foot or something like that. This is like a cotton gauzy type. You can see there's a little bit of translucent and it's really light. And they, you get these like almost any color. There's no stretch to them. And so I always fold mine over. As you can see, it's kind of folded over. So that way when I wrap, it fits nice and neatly. The other type is going to be very similar in shape, but this one actually has a little bit more stretch to it. This can get a lot tighter when I wrap than the other one. And so it really is just about preference. There's sometimes I would prefer to have the stretchy one versus the gauze one. The gauzy type are usually a little bit cheaper. And so with this look, you could do either one. So I'm going to demonstrate it for you on both and kind of show you the idea. So this one is also went ahead and folded this one. Most of these you have to fold, well, I would say most of them if they're too long. So what I do is I go about halfway. The tails here, they're about the same length. You can do one shorter or longer. It really doesn't matter in this particular one. And the other thing that I do is I also have clips. When I have a shaper on, the velvet will keep it nice and placed. But when I don't have the velvet shaper on, then it will slip and slide. And so I also always have a couple of clips with me as well. So I'm going to put it around my hairline right here. And you could go under the ears or over. I usually start with over the ears like this. And then you take it and you're just going to put here the two tails. I have it in my hand, and you're just going to basically tie it over like that. Okay. So then I kind of make sure it's nice where I want it, and I give it a good tight. All right. So then I have these two tails. All I do is come up and do another crossover like this. So basically X. And then I go on top of my bun. Right there. Just like that. Now, if I keep going really tight, this is actually going to come up. So I keep pulling this down to make sure it's nice and where I want it. It's snug, but not too tight, but this is pulling up. There's that. And then I do another cross underneath. Another tie like this. All right. So at this point, if this was a little longer, I might leave it down. You can leave it down. I will definitely do that sometimes. The other thing is that a lot of times I will just tuck it up underneath here. Like this. And over here. go. All right. So that is this one. I'll kind of make it look a little bit better here. And then what I do is I will just come up, move this back a little bit, and I will add my clips to my head covering. And this will stay really tight, you know, all day, pretty much. I don't have any issues keeping it. And this is the look with the stretchy one. All right. So with the gauze one, it's basically the same thing. So let me take this out, just pop that off. And then I'll show you this one with the gauze. Now I will do this one a little bit different. What I'm gonna do, just to show you guys the difference, I'm gonna have one that's longer, a longer tail. So it doesn't really matter which is longer. So here, tighten it here. All right, we're gonna go back up over here. Now you see that I have a couple of long pieces. So if you wanted to leave a piece out, you could take it and you could tuck it underneath right here. So this is what it would look like. All right, I tucked it underneath in there. And then this is a really cute way to wear it. I like to wear it like this a lot. It's really, you know, like if you had a ponytail, outside ponytail. And then you could also go back and tuck it underneath in here as well. And so there is that one. So again, this is very similar look, but if you have one long piece, then you are able to, you know, let it have like that little ponytail look to it. So that is that look. I'm gonna stick with this look for today, and I'm gonna pin my hair down like this. Kind of move it up. It's nice and tucked in. And voila, it's done for. Just gotta add some earrings and I'm done for the day. Hope this tutorial was really easy, it's quick, and you can really use almost any fabric with it. Again, thank you so much for watching, and continue to follow my page when I go over a little bit more different wraps. Bye.